his administration gets passed? This one right here, or this one? Okay, it's under his presidency that the Brown versus the Board of Education is made law, and does he enforce it? How do we know he enforces it?
He sends in the paratroopers
To,
escort the Little Rock 9
Okay.
high school.
we know that this one's gotta be on there, because if it's an act, he signed it. Anything else? What? Well, what about the Little Rock 9? Yeah, that's what Lance was talking about. Now here's the, guys, I wanna talk about this a little bit. We unpacked this back when we were doing chapter 21, what, February? Okay? Why does he protect the Little Rock 9?
Not because he's a big fan of civil rights, because he does not want there to be another civil
Well, isn't it
war.
because he wants to show the governor his boss?
Okay, I don't know if you heard Katie, say it again.
You wanted to show the governor who was boss?
Okay, what thing up there shows you, and these two tie together, right, Lance? What thing up there shows you that these state governors and these state leaders were not going to obey federal law? The Southern Manifesto, right? So in essence, and I think that you're on to something, Lance, and Katie, for that matter, sorry. I don't know if he does this so much because he cares about civil rights, so much as he does about caring about what?
Southern leaders revolting or whatnot.
Well, there's a
Civil
word
war.
for it. What's that word? Yes. Okay, this idea of states' rights versus federalism. In the American system, the federal government's at the top, right? And these guys, with the Southern Manifesto, are basically saying, we're gonna ignore federal law. We're gonna go by what the states say. And just like Katie said, he's gotta show them who's boss. You don't do this. You don't mess with not Texas. You don't mess with Washington, D.C. Katie, or Jensen.
All the stuff that was going on in Nashville, was that under Ike or was that JFK?
What? I'm sorry.
All the stuff in Nashville, was that under Ike or?
Again, my job's not to tell you. You've gotta figure out, when is this stuff going on? You've got an iPad. Use it. Well, you've got her iPad, right? Okay, hey, I've got a question about this. Have you split the screen? You ever done that? Alright, I was told that you could, because my thing would be, would I enjoy typing on that thing, and somebody, Mr. Parker, yeah, said you could split the keyboard and use your thumbs, yeah?
What?
You hold the button that has the keyboard down, you hold that button.
Or you could just go with it.
Yeah, he made it sound like it was a swipe.
Wait,
Oh.
let me see. How are you supposed to type the fonts? Oh, huh, I thought it was gonna be like
For
this.
you. Alright,
My thumbs are too big for that.
okay. Moving on. Moving on, guys. What else, what can we say about JFK? Which of those things should be in bold for JFK? Yes?
Washington.
Really? Civil Rights Bill of '63. All he does is allow the march. That's really not doing anything, right? If anything else? What about Ole Miss? You're right. Why should this be in bold? It's not up to him to say you can do this, but what does he do that shows, oh, that this, I'm going to help this situation? Anyone? James Meredith goes down to University of Mississippi. Is he welcomed with open arms? Thank God. We're so tired of being racist. We're glad you're here. No. What happens?
The governor.
He gets shot later. That's different.
The governor was there.
The governor's there. Riots occur, right? What does JFK do for James Meredith?
Protects them.
He protects him with
National Guard or whatever it's called.
not National Guard.
Police. Military.
Federal marshals. Thank you. Who is that? Spence, good job. So he protects them with federal marshals, so that definitely should be in bold. What else should be in bold? Hint, hint, federal marshals here too. The Freedom Riders, yes, the Freedom Riders were not the dudes that were protecting James Meredith,
They're not a motorcycle gang.
no,
Vigilante, civil rights motorcycle gang.
okay? Now, anything else? Anything else?
No.
Yeah. What about the I Have a Dream speech? Why should JFK be bolded for that, or you're just saying that needs to be up there? Well, that kinda goes along, where did the I Have a Dream speech get said? In Washington, we've already got that up there. Yeah. So we've already got the March on Washington up there. But is there anything else that we could add to, that happened during JFK's presidency?
Well, he gets assassinated.
Rosa Parks.
That was George Bush.
No, that was under Eisenhower.
Well, yes, sure was.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna skip down. We're gonna look at LBJ, just so we can get through this, because I really wanted to try and do a little bit of post-war America. What stuff needs to be in bold under LBJ?
Civil Rights Act of 64, 68, and Voting Rights Act of 65.
Bam, look at her go.
You said that.
I think
Yes.
he said bam.
Bam.
Wasn't the,
I wouldn't say that.
wasn't
It's gonna be put on YouTube. Alright. On the YouTubes, yeah.
Mr. Myers,
All right.
just say the word.
Civil Rights Act, anything else? There's Kerner Commission, very
What
good.
was that again?
What was the Kerner Commission?
They looked if that's really racist or not.
Well, they looked at what was
Wait,
racist.
what?
They investigated stuff?
Yeah.
Sorry to say it. What are they investigating to see if the cause is black revolution?
Oh, the Watts riots in LA.
The urban riots, not just Watts. Okay?
So much like and then it wasn't the content.
Okay, excellent. I don't know if you heard Nicole. If you didn't, you should have been. Because he sends federal marshals to protect the people that are on the Selma to Montgomery march as well. Now, take a look. He does a lot, right? Interestingly enough, the two people that do the most are what?
Racist.
Democrats.
Well, honestly, they come from racist states, because he's a Texan, right? LBJ's a Texan. And we talked about this. Harry Truman was from Missouri and started off a member of the Klan. But what's interesting is, did he have to do any of this?
No.
No, he really didn't. He does this basically because he's worried about federal law, but he's doing this, it actually almost cost him what? His presidency. Okay? Now, guys, we got 6 minutes.
Why does that only equal up to 7 years?
Huh?
His presidency only equals up to 7 years.
Well, that's because technically speaking, it should be 44. Because remember, he comes in when FDR dies, so he gets reelected in 48, and he goes to 52. Okay? I guess we could put 53. Whoa, Nelly,
Can you just like?
get out of the way of Nicole.
Mr. Myers.
Yes,
Tomorrow's foreign policy.
tomorrow is the foreign policy
Is
essay,
he
you
gonna
got a
ask us about-
50-50 chance.
Cold
Flip a
War?
coin. Oh! World War II it is, or
Oh yeah, you said it.
Cold War, you'll see tomorrow,
That too.
okay?
And then you're gonna ask
Hey,
us.
let's do this real quick. When we're talking about these presidents, this is the good news about post-war America. It's only gonna be an essay that goes from essentially 1945 to 1960, which means there's only 2 presidents.
Wait, that's on Friday?
That's on Friday, Truman and Ike. Here's what I want you to do, real quick. We have 5 minutes. Let's try and get this done. I mean it. Put down as many things that are happening from you can do social, political, and economic, and here's what I'll even do. Let's group, okay? Let's do these 3 groups over here. Take Truman, and you can divide up. You guys take social, you guys take political, and there is no 3rd group. So over here, you guys take economics during Truman's presidency, okay? This is from chapter 19, guys. Down here, so you guys, social, political, econ for Bree's group. Down here, you take social, political, and econ, okay? Let's go. Try and get as much stuff. Chapter 19.
Can I write the numbers for World War II and Cold War?
Which one are we doing?
We have social
Chapter 19, post-war America.
Here, let me
Okay,
write
we've got political.
Just to get just to prime the pump a little. What's something social that occurs during Ike's presidency?
Baby boom.
this.
Counter.
The baby boom. Well, actually,
Political.
technically speaking, baby boom is what?
White light.
Economical.
It's in both.
Yeah, because they make babies all the time.
They're making babies all the time. There's so much baby making. Wait, is this going on YouTube? All right.
Oh yeah, make some babies. Franchise.
Franchising babies.
He said french fries.
He did not say French fries.
Franchise babies.
And just out of
All
curiosity,
right,
is French
now,
fries
guys,
babies?
so we've got some ideas here. What's some political things that are going on in Truman's? What were Truman's ideas for America called?
Great society.
Socialist mass media.
Germans, I guess?
Truman's. Remember one of
That was
them,
Lyndon
the
Johnson.
anti-lynching law? The anti-lynching
No, that
law,
was Kennedy.
national health care.
Great society. No, that was Lyndon Johnson.
Stop guessing and look. It's in your textbook.
It's also in my mind.
And if you don't want participation points, you should keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Alright, I'll change my ways. Well, let's say stuff and I'll not remember.
Someone, what is Truman's domestic policy called? FDR had the New Deal, the Fair Deal.
What is that?
Okay?
According to an
Economically,
Bogle? Bogle?
Suburbs?
That means bird.
Yeah, suburbs.
I think actually that goes under social.
What about the, like, everyone going back to the army not having jobs?
Ah, that would definitely be
Suckler.
post-war
Suckler.
economic
So, like,
slump.
yeah, but definitely everyone rights.
So what do they do to try and combat that? What
GI
does,
Bill of Rights.
okay, you see, you guys can do this. GI Bill
Did you take points off you go?
of Rights. Okay? Which, by the way, this is a cool thing. That works
That'd be social.
for both.
What about the polio vaccine? That was that one.
Polio vaccine goes for whom? Under which guy? Ike. Absolutely.
Suburbs.
But, guys, where else, Eisenhower people, where else could you put the polio vaccine?
economical.
Why? You have no idea? Think about what we talked about. Wait, wait, shh, quiet, quiet, quiet. Nicole's got this.
The salt guy gave it away for free because he didn't.
The salt guy wanted to give it away to free, and what did Eisenhower's government say?
They said no.
So you can do that. It's socialist.
It's socialist. We can't do it. Very good. So really, polio works for both, right? Bill of Rights works for both. It's the Bill of Rights that allows people moving into the suburbs. It allows them to go to school.
Interstate stuff.
Interstate stuff.
GI was the right.
That's the
Econ.
I do it.
well, the interstate highway.
Post-war econ slump.
That was political.
By the way, what could the interstate highway also be besides social?
Go ahead.
What do you want to do?
Economic and political. Why is it both? Or why is it all three?
And it created commerce.
Because it, they're.
That's your participation points today. Yes? Spence?
Oh, because he used it too.
Bingo.
You get all
Interstate
highway.
It promotes business, absolutely. And remember, what occurs, what economic phenomenon occurs because of the interstate highway system? Or let's better yet, let's,
Franchise.
yeah. Cars become even bigger,
Hotels,
franchises, motels, you get it. Okay, guys, listen. Hold on one sec. Here's the deal. Savannah can attest to this. Anybody that was in here can back this up. We did a lot of review, 8th period, and I even stayed a little bit after 8th period just to get this stuff done. I want you to do well on this essay. We'll be going over this. If you have any questions, 8th hour. Remember what we said. Remember the Savannah, Savannah deal. She's done an outline. You do an outline. And please, Photoshop, change me to Channing